Okay, we're going to start with the reverse waters, which is a trauma position. Okay, that means that we can't manipulate our patient's head at all. So in irregular waters, we utilize the MML. Since we can't have our patient extend their head, what we're going to do is match their MML. I have a 10x12 cassette and portrait. I need to grab my ankle liner. Your patient will just relax on the table, and what we want to do is figure out what the MML is so that we can match it with a cephalic tube tilt. So hold the downside over EAM, bring it to their chin. So Libby is at 35 degrees. So remember that once you get above kind of that 20 degree, you're going to have to adjust your SID. So I'm going to bring it to the 35 degree line. I'm going to utilize a 35 degree cephalic tube tilt. I need to line up my bucky. Change my collimation to match my cassette size. And then I'm going to adjust the camera so that you guys can see this. So before, when we are doing irregular waters, we're exiting at a Canthion. This time we're going to be entering at a Canthion, mid-sag, and then we can most definitely collimate to the outer margins on this. So it's okay for you to clip the vertex, just keep in mind you want to get that entire mandible on there. You can use a right or left marker, so I would just go ahead and put a right marker in my light field. You'll measure directly through your central ray and give your patient GP. Ask them to hold still. And then the next one that we're going to do from this is going to be our exaggerated Townes, which is for the mandible. So for this one, we use a 35 degree caudal tube tilt. So I already have my SID at the 35 degree line. I'm just going to reverse what my tube tilt is and go in the other direction. Bring my tube down to the head of the table. Okay, so this one is not a trauma view, so I can go ahead. Remember, I want to use the OML for this, so I'm going to have Libby tuck her chin a little bit for me, a little bit more, to get that OML nice and perpendicular to the table. I can make sure she's not rotated or tilted at all. I'm going to line up my bucky. Get my collimation to match my cassette size, which is still 10x12 portrait. And then for this one, we're going to be entering at the glabella. Collimation for this, I would leave it open the full length of 12, collimate side to side a little bit for 10. You'll have some space on either side. I'm going to open it up just a hair more so that I have room for my marker. Measure directly through your central ray. Ask your patient to hold still and click.